Hello guys. So, if you're not familiar, there has recently been what should I call it? Somebody's made an arse of themselves. Let's put it that way. And they took down a video, and the person who took it down has 1.2 million subscribers. I think he's going up to 2 million, right? And the person he took down, the video he took down, was criticising I think it's JustDestiny, and he was being criticised by Lieutenant Cobra. And I saw the video, and JustDestiny basically took it down as a copyright strike. I've seen what the video is about. Okay, you take the video down. The video is about you apparently being a nonce. Basically, somebody who likes kids a little too much. You get accused of that. Well, now, actually, let's do this. Let's do what would I do in JustDestiny's position. Somebody makes a video who's like 25 subscribers. I'm46 as I speak right now. So somebody with about 100 subscribers, let's say. Let's give them 100. Makes a video saying that I'm a paedophile. Okay, what would I do? Definitely not take it down. Definitely not block everybody who says I'm a paedophile on Twitter. Basically say, I'm going off Twitter for the next 48 hours or however long until I get a video response up saying, okay, taking his video apart piece by piece. Basically, think of it like taking apart an engine to see where the problems are. An engine can look like it should work, but doesn't. But if you take it apart, you can see, oh, that bit doesn't work, that bit doesn't work. I would deconstruct the video piece by piece and say, okay, here's where you got it wrong, here's where you don't quite get it, here's where, okay, that was a bit bad on my part, thank you for telling me, here's where you completely twisted what I said, I put in the correct section. What I wouldn't do is basically go, nuke my Twitter. This is what JustDestiny did. He basically blocked everyone who called him a pedo. Not what I would have done. And he basically said, right, and now he's private his Twitter. You are just putting fuel onto the fire. You are putting kerosene onto the fire. And I recently watched his interview with Keemstar, because that was a train wreck. Because he kept on saying that he was being attacked. What do you do when you're being attacked? Defend yourself. Not basically go with a tank and go nuke China. If I was being let's say China was attacking the UK with a reasonable sized naval force. What would we do? We would defend ourselves with air superiority, naval superiority, submarines, army, navy, that sort of thing. We would not immediately go, screw you, China, and nuke it. That is what JustDestiny did. It basically took the video down, and it was like the entire community went, oh, what was the video about? Why did he want it taken down? And what the hell are you playing at? You have made X many mistakes in a row, and you have basically put you put kerosene on a match. This was a match. All you needed to do was basically take apart the video step by step by step. This is what I'd do. I'd go, okay, you've got this point wrong, you've got this point wrong, you've got this point wrong, you've got this point wrong. That's what I'd do. Just work it step by step by step and take it apart. What he did was get into an oil tanker and go, yay! And, Jesus Christ, you don't do that. And then an hour after the Kingstar interview, where he came off extremely badly, he makes this video. This video doesn't help and just makes him seem worse. He is trying to make everybody think that Lieutenant Cobra is trying to attack him. He's trying to make everybody think that he's created this mob against him. No. What he's done is basically show his opinion, show his points, counter his points, counter his opinion, counter with facts, with your opinion if you can't counter with facts, counter with anything. Now, with such a serious accusation as you are a pedo, the internet will go, oh, you're for the chopping block, which I can't really blame anybody, and will try and find every single thing about you until you are off the internet and in prison, which I can't really blame them. What I would do is basically go, okay, here is proof I am not a pedo, or here is proof this was a bit dodgy, I made a mistake, hang on, sorry, I am not a pedo, here is proof I'm dating somebody, or I'm just not interested, or I've never had anything remotely pedo-ish, anything like that. And then you go, oh, right, so you're not a pedo, you're saying you're not a pedo, but slowly, systematically take it down, bit by bit by bit. And even if then people still don't believe you, ask to actually talk to the person who did this. Talk to him on Twitter and go, okay, how can I prove to you I'm not a pedo? Because I'm not, but I want to prove it to you. What do I do? Because I've tried making the video that counters you, but you don't seem to think, or the community doesn't seem to think. What do I do? Don't ask for an apology. Don't grovelling, but say, hang on, I want to prove myself innocent. Think of it like a policeman going up to somebody and saying, you murdered someone. You were in Japan at the time, and the person you murdered was in Kent. What you would do was say, here is a picture of me in Japan, here's my flight stub. There you go. Proof that I did not murder that person. Ta-ta. And what Destiny's gone is he's privated the videos that Lieutenant Cobra has looked at, which, what do you got to prove? You're privating stuff. Okay, the screenshots were wrong. The thumbnails were not right. Okay, well, okay, say change them. Say, okay, make a public apology, saying, okay, he said this, you guys believe him, I'm not a nonce, there you go. And sort of take a break from the internet for a bit. And then come back and just do your normal stuff. And it will die down. It is not a legal thing saying you've put thumbnails of underage girls. And I've looked at the video from Lieutenant Cobra. It is very damning, very evidential. How there is not a way that I think you could not get out of it if you didn't just completely go, that's my video, that's all my content. There was hardly any of your content in there, mate. There was a couple of seconds, about a minute's worth at the front, a few minutes in the middle, and that was it. The rest of it was a bloke on a webcam, like me, and a bloke playing a truck game while talking about what you're talking about, and your pictures, your thumbnails, which are totally within his right to, well, you put them out there. But you went, okay, nuke his... well, no, here's the list of events. Berate him on Twitter. Yeah, alright. Just saying he's salty and such. Then block him. That was a mistake. That was a very big mistake, because everybody... he also blocked everybody on Lieutenant Cobra's Twitter. So he did a complete block list. Not just block Lieutenant Cobra, he blocked everybody who talked to Lieutenant Cobra. Why? It doesn't make any sense. You then decide you're still getting attacked. I can't handle this. I want this video gone. That's not what I'd do. I would say, okay, talk to the person, say, okay, I'd like to make a response video and I'd like for it to be on your channel, or for us both to talk about this live on my channel. Lieutenant Cobra would have to have been very stupid to say no. Nobody who has about 2,000 subs get asked by a 1 million sub creator to talk on their channel and says no. You got to be insane. You have got to come off as, okay, I see your points, I see where you're coming from, what do you want me to do? Where did I go wrong with this? I see where you're saying, but see my point of view and see, okay, this did well for me, this popped, this was a good commentary. Why do you think I did something wrong? And ask Lieutenant Cobra what he did wrong. I am not a fan of JustDestiny for one reason. He copy-striked somebody for no good reason. you are not in a Kobayashi Maru situation. Now, let me explain. A Kobayashi Maru is a term that is coined from Star Trek Wrath of Khan, where there is no way to win. That is not the situation JustDestiny was in. There was a way to escape. Basically say, okay, that was a mistake, I have learnt my lesson, and get on with it. Just get on with it. And if you block every single person who calls you a pedo in your YouTube comments, fine. That's fine. I can't blame you on that. That's something I do. It'll be like, right, okay, if you've got the word pedo in your YouTube comment, immediate block. You're not commenting on my channel anymore. Go away. Because I have immediately said, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm defending myself, not nuking China. Yeah, I think JustDestiny is... I'm not going to say whether he's a pedo or not. From the evidence, from his take on the issue, the way he's acting around it, you are doing yourselves no favours. You really are doing yourselves no favours. Because you are just pouring fuel onto this fire. And what is so interesting about this is the amount of people who have subscribed to Lieutenant Cobra. He was on 2,000 subs. He's now on 7,000 subscribers. What the hell? I think he deserved every single one, because he got wrongfully accused for something that he didn't do. He didn't steal an entire video. If somebody uploaded this video that you're watching right now to their channel, basically in full, didn't add commentary, didn't add their own opinion, didn't edit it, didn't do anything to it, I would immediately copy strike. And everything in the world would say I'd be right. I have once before, this was a long time ago, when I was actually still making money off YouTube. Thank you, Jake Paul. Sorry, Logan Paul. Well, both of them are idiots. So, somebody made it was a crappy video where they took bits of my video, and it was about 1 minute long, and made me say things. Took bits from all my videos and made me say a sentence that was rather disgusting. And I thought, yeah, fine. I'm taking the money off that. He was a small YouTuber. I was just taking the money. Everybody could watch it. All I took was the monetization. Big companies do it, nobody cares. I was doing it, nobody cares. Let's face it, if JustDestiny just said, okay, that content now pays me, and then said, okay, if you want to make another video on this, I have to put my 5 cents in, and I'll take off the money restriction. That is what I'd say. It's basically, okay, you and I talk. Once we talk, I'll give you the money back. That's what I'd say. Would there be a problem with it? No. He was a 2,000 subscriber YouTuber talking to a 1.2, nearly 2 million subscriber YouTuber. What would be the problem? If JustDestiny ever actually watches this, you are a idiot. You are a complete idiot. I think you have just made the biggest mistake of your life, and I don't think you are ever going to forget this. Because I think either A, there is going to be more stuff found out about you. Now, I'm not saying you are a nonce or not, but people are going to dig. And people could dig and try and make stuff up about you. This has happened before. And let's face it, being called a paedophile is something that can kill. It has killed men before. Men have died before going to prison because they weren't paedophiles, they were accused. Not good. But you basically go, okay, I don't know how to defend myself. Well, if you say you don't know how to defend yourself, that's a little dodgy. Well, let's face it, it's more than a little dodgy. I would have gone to the actual creator, okay, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about what this video means. Come on a live stream with me and we will talk about it. And link it. And basically go, okay, we will talk about it piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. And we will work out where I went wrong. Not, nobody can see the video anymore. As I speak to you right now, nobody can see that video. But JustDestiny is not legally suing him. I wonder why. Because if he does, they might find something out. I just don't like him. I just don't like JustDestiny. I think he's an idiot. I think he's an absolute moron. I am not that good a commentator, but this is something that anybody would go, defend yourself, not try and pull down a poster saying you're a twat. Defend yourself. Somebody is attacking you. Defend yourself. Don't shoot them in the head. It's you're being attacked with a knife. You bought out a bazooka. That's what I'm thinking. So I don't know how long this video's been going. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Please subscribe. Please watch another video. Please watch the best video that YouTube thinks you should watch from me. Bye.